there today, whether you're black, whether you're white, whatever color your skin is, there are people that have died to set the ideology that you live by today. People have died for the freedoms you hold there. So what PT has shown us is if people have died for the freedoms of today, you're the sacrifice for the freedoms of tomorrow. If you're here for the first time, just don't mind me. I'm just a crazy guy that just talks. Whatever freedom the next generation will inhabit is based on your sacrifice today. I look at an Amina and I'm thinking, in 2017, would I have been able to see an Amina from Kennington to Brixton to RBG to Eastside to Connect then, to all the fellowships we had, would we have seen today? We wouldn't have. All we were doing was following the line of the word. All we were doing every single day, like I said, what PT handed to us, the mission he gave to us was go and pastor. Go and lead your community. That's what PT gave to us. He didn't give us money. He didn't give us businesses. Today I run a 6-figure business, but when I came to the nation 2017, I couldn't see that. I remember myself, Pastor Alex, Pastor James, Pastor Leo, surviving on 10 pounds. It's almost 10 pounds a day, sometimes 10 pounds a week in the Brixton office, doing Zuriel. That's the thing that PT gave to PSAM, that PSAM presented to us. That's all we had to work. What am I speaking to you guys about today? This generation, everybody wants something quick. Everybody wants the quick fix. But you see a man that has stood in a position for 20 years doing the same thing, producing products time and time again. Apostle Kevin, PT's product. Apostle Alex, Apostle Stephen, PT's product. You hear from our senior pastor today, Apostle Sam, PT's product. You've seen a man sit in the same position, giving the word every single day, never missing a day. 63 days giving the word. 63 days instilling in us the ideology of this family. This ideology is something that we've decided to live our lives on. We can have disagreements. We can have whatever we want to have. We can go back and forth. But you see, the thing our Father taught us, the thing our Father gave us is the ideology that we hold there. We don't break that code. You see, life happens and life happens to everyone. And sorry, I didn't give you any scriptures. I don't even know if I have any yet. But life happens and life happens to everyone. Whether you're here for the first time, whether you're watching me online for the first time, or whether you're going to tune in today for the first time, I want you to understand that life does happen. And when life happens, it's there to test your resolve. So I've looked at my teacher for the past 63 days as life has happened to him. Looking at him intently, I don't get my word out of a law. I just observe my teacher. Looking at my teacher, looking at his strength, for the last 63 days, continuously giving the word, I am. I told you, I am is constant. It's an immovable thing. God, the God you were taught is a God that changes his mind. He doesn't. God is fixed. His ideology is fixed. The same way he was yesterday is the same way he is today. It's the same way he's going to be tomorrow. You've looked at PT, 20 years, a man, regardless of life, not changing his ideology. I am. So if I'm to leave you anything with tonight, I want you to understand something. Life happens. But do you have a code that you live by? Do you have an ideology that governs your life? I say to you guys that every single nation is built on ideology. Ideology forms the building block of every single nation, from the banking system to the policing system to the clothes you wear to the food you eat. Every single nation is built on ideology. PT is constantly giving us the word, constantly instilling in us an ideology. I look back to my story. I wasn't born in this country. By right, I shouldn't be where I am today. I look back at all my friends. They've all got multiple baby moms or been in and out of jail and stuff. But what saved my own life? What called me or what separated me from the people that I grew up with? What separated Anonyeka from his environment? Purpose. Purpose is what called me out and separated me from the people I grew up with. So if you're here today, whether it's for the first time or if you've been here or if you've been coming and listening to the word, I want you to understand something. Purpose brought you here tonight. Purpose called you here tonight so you can hear an ideology that changes your life. Purpose brought you here tonight so you can hear a word that changes your life. I said to you guys, I came to the nation 2017. We're in 2025 now. I run a 6-figure business. But you see, if it was just me, that would be a fluke. If it was just me, that would be an aberration. But there's a Pastor Jester that does the same. There's a Pastor Abba that does the same. There's a P-Sam, a PK. These are PT's products. We all do the same thing. But the difference between us and the rest of the world is this. PT put us in a position of weakness in order to win. You won't understand that because you don't understand the fact that the world looks big. Every institution, I don't know what you're into, whether it's banking, whether it's football, whatever you're into today. Speaking about my industry, I run a food manufacturing company. And I'm looking at the giants in that field, looking at a company like Unilever. And I'm seeing that Ben & Jerry's, one of the founders of Ben & Jerry's has quit the company, has left. And you see, I was saying to one of my brothers yesterday that what you don't understand is that when disunity enters a thing, it starts to crumble. If someone has built something, spent 40 years building something, and then they walk away, disunity has entered that thing. I want to talk to you now about one of the pillars of this house called unity. One of the strategies of building in this house called unity. So, PT has constantly said to the brothers, what we must uphold is brotherhood. Sisterhood and family is what we must uphold. Whether you're here again for the first time or the second time, welcome to the family. Because I was saying I met a young man yesterday. No, I met a young man in the gym on Saturday. I saw a tag on his leg. And as soon as I saw him, I was like, yes, this is our family member. Just based on that, no conversation, just the tag on his leg, I said, yes, this is our family member. If you can go to jail for something, you can perpetuate an ideology. Because something has led you to jail. If you can survive in jail for 10 months or however long, trust me, you can build a person. If you can build a person, you can build a nation. I want to talk to you about what PK began to speak yesterday, where he said the company is himself. So PT has been saying lately, and he's been talking about God's company. You see, the first company God called to establish was a man called Adam. I know I'm going in and out, but just bear with me on this journey. God's first company, a man called Adam. And in Adam, the environment he put him in was a place called Eden. What Adam is meant to do is to expand this garden by the ideology that God gave him. But unfortunately for us, Adam fell. But another Adam would come again called Yeshua Christ. But you see, the only difference between the first Adam and the second Adam is just one's ability to sacrifice everything to attain a purpose. It's just one's ability to say, I'm not going to do what I want to do. I'm going to sacrifice in order to achieve something. If PT's charge to us is that we should be able and we must be able to raise people from low socioeconomic and leadership backgrounds and turn them into global leaders. That's our charge. That's the assignment that our Father has given to us. That's the work that we're doing. So that's the work that leads us to wherever we need to go. So if I'm leading a company today, I'm not just leading a company like everybody else. I'm leading a company with a purpose because my Father gave me a purpose. What is that purpose? To perpetuate His Spirit, to raise leaders, to raise global leaders, to build people is the first thing our Father taught us. We went into community units to build people. There was no hope of business. The first thing we looked after was people. He didn't give us business to do. And in looking after people, we created businesses. Because of the love of people, because of the love of a community, we decided to employ people. So if I'm leaving you with anything tonight, is this. You've come into a place like this. Whether it's for the first time, whether you're watching me online, I need you to understand that there is an ideology that you've been battling with that has ran your life to this point. But you're not satisfied with how you're living now. Why not try something else? You've looked around and you haven't found what you're looking for, but I want to tell you that if you're listening to me this evening, you're going to hear the words of a P-Sam, of a Pastor Mam. You found home. And because you found home, you can find purpose if you just plug a bit more in. You can find purpose. And if you can find purpose, you can create. Thank you, lovers and inspirers.
Good evening, lovers and inspirers. Please rise to your feet as we get into a time of worship. Please do feel free to join in. Oh, Find me with open arms, pull me towards your heart, swept away in the tides of your spirit. Your hope will not resign, your grace will not run dry. I will dive into you, and for all my days in your shadow I will remain. Oh, I could stay here, and by your side, I know you won't shy away. Oh, I am never for all my days in your shadow I will remain. Lord, I could stay here, oh, and by your side I know you won't shy away. And I am never I'm covered by your love, is searching in forever. I am found in my feet have wandered far, but now I'm where you are, forever and ever. Found in you. Say I'm covered by your love, is searching in my heart, oh, forever. My feet have wandered far, but now I'm where you are, forever and ever. Found in you, and for all my days.
Let me hear you.
In your shadow, I will remain. Oh, I could stay here, by your side. I know you won't shy away.
You know, in this position forever. We can keep doing this. Monday after Monday, fellowship after fellowship. We don't need to build no business.
And I could stay
as long as we can do this.
Oh, and by your side, oh, I know you won't shy away.
I want to hear those who want to step in His presence. We're never forsaken.
In your shadow,
you know, Nathan has been in the shadows. I want to just hear that.
I know you won't shy away.
I want to hear those of you who know that this is what we do.
And for all my
was not getting ready for business.
in your shadow,
It was about this moment.
And I could stay here.
We can stay here,
forever.
just hearing the word
And by
over and over again. From the banking house to family, all the way to the world family. That's all we're gonna do. Let me hear your voices.
In you, oh, my feet have wandered far.
enjoying this way too much. You're gonna have to help me just lift this a little.
What is searching in my heart won't forever. My feet have wandered, but now I'm where you are. Forever I am found in you, my God.
I want to hear you make some noise for Spank Nation. That's cute for me, but I want to hear you make some noise because this is what we do. I want to hear you make some noise because this is how we build millionaires. I want to hear you make noise because this is how we make money. I want to hear you make some noise because this is how we find resources. I hear you make some noise because this is how we get it done. I want to hear you. You're going to clap for me because I've been thinking about this since yesterday. I want to hear you make some noise because this is how we find Amina and Amina. No. You thought Pastor Toby was raising leaders. Sweetheart, come for me. I know it's still early, but just quick, Amina, come. You thought Pastor Toby was done raising leaders. Amina, come. You thought PT was done. You thought we were done. You thought we were done. We ain't done yet. We ain't started yet. He hasn't even started cooking yet. I want to hear you make some noise. Why? In 1 month, we've seen Amina and Amina come out. In a month, leaders are still coming out. So I don't know. I haven't even started, but I'm so excited. I don't know if you saw me, is it leviating from my seat yesterday when I seen your brother give the word. And I want you guys to help my brother, Pastor Sam. Oh no. No. No way. Nah. Not quite. No. Nah. No, you're not there yet. We're not there yet. Nah. You might as well take your seats because you ain't even started. No way. There's no way you heard that word and you're going to greet the word like this. You heard that rough word. There's no way you're going to put, you know what? I know who you guys are clapping for. I know you're not going to like this. You see, you guys are clapping like Puff just walked in the room. I've heard this kind of clapping before. You guys are going to make some noise for the word. Let me hear you make some mad noise for the word. Yeah. It's the word we're celebrating. Gonna make some noise for my cousin, my brother, Pastor Kevin. I'm gonna teach you guys how to fly today. I'm gonna teach you guys how to fly, how to celebrate the word, because I think are playing. When you hear a word, and hear it from Pastor Sam consistently, I'm gonna teach you guys how to fly. I'm not on a Sunday. I have too much damn respect for the word. And of course, you can take your seats for a second. Let's get comfortable. Pastor, for me, just sing something to me for a second. In your shadow, I will. Time to greet all the leaders in the house, all my brothers.